Hello and welcome back to our Wanua campaign. We now have enough land to create our kingdom of Maluku. However, we need to create another duchy. And we have enough land to create that duchy down in, I think, Timor. Yep. We're just missing money. In fact, we're missing money for both of them. So we need 375 gold, I believe, in order to create everything that we want to create. So we're much in the same position we were in as our father, except we're 36 years old, which is a much better place for us to be. Now, before I do that, I want to briefly just have a look at our succession and see where we're at here. So, titles lost in succession, 1 to our other son, and everything else goes to our main son. That's fine. That's absolutely okay. That's kind of where we want to be. Although we're going to lose the Duchy of Timor currently, we can fix that. We can make this fine. Okay. As long as we create the kingdom before we die, which should be entirely possible. There's nothing I need to do immediately there. Is there anything in here I need to be looking at? I don't think so. I think we can probably just send a group off to barter. Yeah, I think that would make sense. So let's just do that. Let's just send a group off to barter. Oh right, yeah, I do currently have those mercenaries. I have 13 months of mercenaries. Do I want to do anything with these mercenaries? I have 13 months of them. We could just pick somebody and beat them up if there's somebody like who's able to be beaten up. How strong are your allies and where are they? So Saram. So your allies are here, so I could potentially just like attack in like that. You only have one ally, and that's that guy. I was wondering if I just want to take Saram. Like, just declare a war, go here and take it. It's an option. I mean, I have the army for it. But we also have a ton of barter goods. I think this is the feel-good thing. Like, this is the thing that would make me feel like we're going to expand quicker. However, I think that maybe just becoming a king will make us expand quicker, because then they'll be part of our de jure kingdom and we can just ask them for vassalization. Yeah. So I think that's the feel-good I'm doing something option, while this is the option that will actually pay off in the long term, like in the long run. So let's do this. Let's raise some troops. So I can get 200 gold with these guys right now. And let's go here. And we're just looking up this way. Yeah, they got a little money up here. Korea has some money. Honestly, Japan might be our best bet again. Yeah, maybe here. I think Japan's probably our best bet. Like, there's a lot of provinces up here that have a lot of money. So let's do that. Let's go. Am I playing at speed 4? Yeah, it's because I don't feel like it crashing right now. Embun's abilities are such that sometimes I forget she is still a child, but as we travel across the courtyard and I hear the tittering of 2 children to the side of us, I'm suddenly reminded that kids will indeed still be kids. The 2 giggling children are clearly smitten with Embun, to the point where they both immediately stare furiously at the ground as she cheerily greets them. Though she is wise beyond her years, I can still see the smile at the corner of Embun's mouth. Okay. I'm going to say you must concentrate. We're going to raise her stats. Right. Also, I just realized, who's your guardian? Your guardian's us? Absolutely not. Remove guardian. That's fine. Do we have anybody else who's there? No. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to check if we had anyone else who we were the guardian of, but we don't. So that's okay. That means your guardian will revert to our tutor, which is absolutely fine. Although, I could send them specifically off to our tutor if I want to. I think I will. I think I'm going to specifically send our son to you. Which will also make him like us better. So I'm going to offer you my son as your ward. Wait, you've got 2 people you're educating? Can I tell you to stop educating them? I could offer guardianship of one of them. Okay. So I am going to be your guardian. Or actually, more correctly, this person's going to be your guardian. I don't care who's their guardian. It doesn't matter to me at all. Right. So now I can go to you and say, wait, hey, now you... Oh my god, what happened to his face? You're going to educate my son. Wonderful. He has 2 virtues. He's intelligent. He's a good choice. Right. Barter mission's on its way. Let's go. 3 alliances I can negotiate. I can negotiate one with my aunt in Butun up here. Do I want to? I guess so. Yeah, let's do that. Right. Although that did say sister. That does say sister-in-law, not aunt. It might be via or aunt or something. I don't know why it said that initially. Or maybe I misread it. Or read the wrong one. Anyway. We set up one ward, and then the other one should be sorted any second now. Yep, don't know what's up with him not having a face. I'm going to choose to ignore it. Our wife is bearing our child. That's fantastic. Well, maybe. Actually, it might not be fantastic. It said fantastic just as a generic thing, and then I was like, wait a second. If it's another son, that's going to cause issues. My land will spell fracture more. Although, in theory, actually, once we become king, it shouldn't be too bad, because I think that once we become king, it will move to duchy level instead of county level, at which point we should be fine, I think. Might be wrong, but from memory, that's how it works, so we might be okay. Because as long as we have only have one duchy, we'll be good. Right. Continue trading our barter goods. Let's go with this. Okay, 1st of January is passed, so we can potentially go faster now. We can train for a tournament. We got prowess increase. That's nice. Is there actually a tournament we can go to? You know what I should do? I should do this. Okay. No, I guess. That's fine. Whatever. Head over here. Let's go speed 5. They're about to disappear. That's fine. A strapping youngster. It occurs to me as I watch Embun practicing sword strokes that she really is developing into quite the physical specimen. Another stroke hisses through the air, Embun following through with poise and determination. I shudder to imagine what it would be like to be on the end of such a blow. But a small part of me wonders whether such a focus on power is truly beneficial. Oh, I can say do not neglect endurance and she becomes athletic. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Right. Head here. I've lost my wet nurse because she's too old. Yep. So let's go back in here and see who our other options are. You would not be good at the job. Maybe it's time to do a marrying off session. We might do that in July, after the autosave. Well, yeah, we'll do it after the autosave. And then I might save afterwards. I don't know, I've got so paranoid with it crashing. I'm now like, I gotta save every 2 seconds. But anyway, we have another son. That's terrible. He's now in line to stuff. Thinks he's entitled. Anyway. Whatever. Carrying on. Grab this bit of loot. Might as well head here on the way. It's fine. Okay. Mercenaries are dismissed. We seem a little bit weaker now, but that's fine. We're not actually weaker. Stick you in here. I don't actually need a commander, but we'll do it anyway. Although, actually, you know what would be interesting? Is this, let's see, he's got 3 experience. I wonder if this gives raid experience. It doesn't. Okay. Well, it shouldn't. So, that's fine. Oh, right. Also, July passed. That's fine. Let's do this. Character finder. Let's go for unmarried court. And we're looking for, let's do, I don't know why I'm having trouble finding it. Let's do men first. Okay. My cousin and champion. Who are you going to marry? Well, there's no alliances I can get here. Let's just do a marriage court filter. Okay. You look like you're... Yeah, I was going to say, you look like you're somebody from China. Okay. Interesting. You know what? Why don't you marry her? She's got a positive trait. Yeah. Yeah, go marry. Then we have Eka. Eka is going to marry... Is there anybody with a trait? Nope. I don't know why I have... Like, that wasn't selecting there. Let's just do some of all skills. Yeah, okay. I choose you. Right, and then the Mang. Exact same thing here. Yeah, I'm going to choose you. That's fine. Right, we'll wait a couple of seconds for those to go through. Wonderful. Right, then we're going to do women in our court. And we're going to marry them off in the same way. Except that we want to do the matrilineal filter. And we want to almost exclusively search for prowess. Let's go with you. My cousin. I'm going to do the exact same thing here. I'm just going to go prowess. Wow. You have a ton of prowess, given you haven't finished your education. Although your education is going to be intrigue, not prowess, but that's fine. You two can marry. Oh, matrilineally. You are going to marry this person. Actually, wait a second. He has a negative trait. You're going to marry this person. That's fine. And you, matrilineal, prowess, that person. And same thing here, matrilineal, prowess. We'll go with you. There we go. Just because I feel like our court's a little empty right now, I'm just trying to fill it up with people. Right, head over here. Whole bunch of people joining our court. That's nice. Close that. Let's go in here and set a wet nurse. We only have people who are poor at the job, so I'm going to choose somebody who's old or older so that they... or because they will stop doing it in 5 years and we can see if we've got a better option. The bitter enmity between my great house of Quanin and the worthless Animha is known to all. To date, the swine have made no overtures of peace. I'm all the more curious then when a comely young woman, Yanti, is presented by them as an offering. While I'm charmed by how thoughtful she is, I can't help but think this is another anima trick. So I can take her as a concubine. You don't hate me, apparently, or is this a joke? Send her back. Okay. I guess we will take her as a concubine. That's fine. Right. This, I'm going to choose serve the crown to raise control for holdings. And we're no longer quarreling, I think it said there in the corner. That's nice. Right. Head here. Let's continue going at speed 4. Extracurricular learning. Strange sights have a way of presenting themselves when you least expect it. So proves my shaman Sayang and Awan, an experienced healer, confront me with the overexcited Embun in tow. Young Embun wishes to learn of our professions, my lord, and would be inclined to teach her. We just need your say-so, because I'm not going to be the one taking her away from her studies without that. Novice physician, herbalist, or we can say don't let it take too much time away from your studies. Let's go novice physician. That's fine. Call to war. Okay. Are we allied to you? Through marriage, through my daughter and this person. Alright, I accept. Right. I'm going to head here, continue earning our money. I mean, I am going to go join the war in a minute, but Might as well do this first. And grab this. Might go here, here, and then head back. That's fine. Embun comes of age. She is a fortune builder. Cool. Yeah. Seems good. Destiny realized. The continual growth of Embun has crept up on me, but now I look at her with a peer's eyes. All that time ago, I had seen her potential and resolved to nurture it. I had little idea of what to expect then, but it's clear that my efforts have not been in vain. Embun stands face to face with me, smiling, and despite her familiarity, I can't help but feel that natural pull she exudes. There can be no doubting it. This woman is marked for greatness in some mysterious way. I'm certain I've done the right thing by aiding her journey along the treacherously woven path of fate. It's been an honor. She sees a tool of fate, no prowess lost from age, a whole bunch of other bonuses, gets a whole bunch of other stats. Wow. Okay. Yes, so she's got a fantastic group of stats. Would consider her an heir except for the fact that she's not actually of my house or of my dynasty, so. Matrilineally marry her to somebody with an inheritable trait. We'll extend it out a little bit to everyone. Ah, okay, I guess you're going to marry that person then. That's fine. Let's do it. Okay. I just double checking actually. Yep, he's not my dynasty. Just want to double check that. I didn't check it before I went for it, but it's okay. Over here. Grab a little bit more money. Let's go speed 5 just for a second. Okay. Let's slow it down. And let's head back down here. Where's the war? It's over this way. Okay. Actually, in that case, you're going to go here. Right. That's fine. And yes, we are going to have to wait a little bit on this one. That's fine. Concubine's angry and we go, oh, that means I can be less stressed. My cousin can marry this person. I set up that marriage, so like I'm okay with that. Seems perfectly reasonable. And we just chill for a second. Looks like our allies just won a battle. Nice. Well done, allies. Okay. We're in May. When it gets to July, I might go speed 5 again for a brief amount of time. Distinguished, so we get some extra bonuses. July. Wonderful. Speed 5. You're now going to head up here and you're going to beat him up. You're going to go help out. Divine intervention. Nope. Not doing that yet. Attack. And increase control in county is done, wherever you were doing that. I got somewhere else for you to increase control in county. Yeah, I have other places I can do that, like here. It'll take a while, but that's okay. Right. And now we just siege. Spouse, up to the task. I'm going to go for studying stewardship. Going to make my steward better and get some opinion, or get them to have some more opinion of me. Which is good. Right. We have 100% war score. Well, that's the end of the war then. Wonderful. So be it. I'm going to wait till then. Right. Autosave. That's all I was waiting for. Rites of passage. It's time for my player heir to go through his rite of passage. Okay, let's spend some more time on this then. So I still don't know which each one gives. He's doing a stewardship education. Trusting, greedy, bossy. Water cleansing is learning. Head shaving is diplomacy. I don't know if we know what scarification is. I'm going to do head shaving. And we're going to go for a brutal total shaven head. So you have the diplomacy bonuses. Cool. That's fine. Okay. Well, it's probably time for us to raise some troops and to go barter. Yep. Let's head to Japan. Seeing where exactly we want to go. Probably here first. Do that. Let's go. Spouse, grow fonder. Do I want my nephew and my player heir to like each other? Do I want my cousin and my player heir to like each other, or will do fine on his own? I don't know. So you're my brother and Marshall. You're my uncle. So I'm going to go with you. Yeah, you can be friends with my brother's son. Seems perfectly reasonable. Speed 5. Going risky by going to speed 5, but that's okay. Lessons from the past. Though I will surely see many battlefields before I meet my maker, my library holds tales of war from 100 lifetimes. I've recently acquired a tome on the great battle of the Catalonian plains, as well as a time-worn scroll written in some ancient language. Who knows what forgotten secrets it holds? Let's attempt to translate it. Okay. By blocking the narrow coastal pass at Thermopylae, the massively outnumbered Greek troops held off the Persian army for 7 days. During the last day, when King Leonidas was outflanked, he dismissed the bulk of his army and guarded their retreat in a glorious last stand. The heroism of his troops is a testament to the power of the patriotic army defending its native lands. Okay, so I can study the Battle of Thermopylae, or focus on the translation one here. Let's just focus on the translation. It's okay. Head here. Just continue to earn money. Which is effectively what we're doing by doing this little bit of busy work. I haven't forgotten that I said we would do some raiding, or some more raiding. The reason we're not raiding, basically, is because we have barter goods. So we're going to raid when we don't have barter goods. We just happen to have a huge supply of barter goods built up, so I want to get rid of them first. Golden Child. My child brought me money. Thank you very much, child. Right. Head up here. And over here. Next one. And again. Okay. And another one over here. This one. Okay. I'm about to be full on loot. Yep, full on loot. So let's send ourselves back here. Rites of passage. Let's do it. This is for our daughter. She's doing martial. Let's do a scarification. What is scarification? It's martial. Okay, cool. Cool. She became scarred, but that's fine. Right, available perk. I don't know. Guess night effectiveness is fine. Yeah, that's kind of fine. Let's go chivalric dominance. Right. We back yet? Not quite. We're getting there though. We're getting there. There we go. Landed. 200 gold has been dropped off. We can disband. And now we can start doing lots of fun stuff. Like Timur, we can create that title. And I can give that to my brother. No, I can't. Sorry, I can't give him Timur until I create the kingdom. Then I'm going to create the kingdom. Let's do it. The Maluku Court. This gift will mark the beginning of your royal tenure, Bopati Anindita of the Papuan Selatan unfolds a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House Kwanin. You are a king in name, but still the realm should convene for your great ceremony of coronation. Therefore, you may cement your authority and pledge yourself to Dwata Suway as protector and defender of Maluku. Let's say they will see their new king. Briefly, although we're not going to. Also, that person has no trousers on. Shocking. Right, we need to hold a coronation. We need to hold court. There's all sorts of other things we need to do. Most importantly, I need to go in here. I need to say, hey, brother of mine, I now have a high chiefdom for you. Wonderful. So you can now hold that. And I just want to have a look at my succession now. I would lose these. Oh, right. I remember what you have to do to get it to split in the way that we would want it to split. It might have been worth keeping hold of that duchy, actually. I think if you have 2 duchies, it will split at duchy level. But if you only have 1 duchy, it will split at county level. So what we need to do is we need to get another duchy. Ah. Yeah, I suppose we could do that. And then the duchy would pass to our second son, and then the third son would get nothing. I think that's how it works. But anyway, for now, we've done that. We've now got a kingdom, and we can go around places and go, ooh, do you want to be my vassal? They would actually probably be our vassal if we just upgraded certain things. That's kind of cool. How about the ones over here? Would you be my vassal? No, he's arrogant. How about you? You would maybe say yes if we increased our powerful vassal's opinion. And if we raised cultural acceptance with this culture, we'd be able to get a lot of expansion done. That's cool. Oh yeah, what's the empire? That is a huge empire. But, yeah, how much is in that, actually? 67 de jure counties. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. Let me go in here and have a look at our vassal limit. Yeah, we're still at a vassal limit of 5. That's going to make it difficult. That's definitely going to make it difficult to do what we want to do here. If we want to, if we wanted to become an empire while still being Wanuan, it might be time for us to start thinking about. Also, oh, we don't have a crown because we haven't had a coronation. I understand. But it might be time for us to start thinking about maybe switching our government at some point. Maybe when we start to get those events, it's worth having a look at them as they pop up. It might also be worth us trying to merge our culture with like this culture. Because if we merge our culture, cultural acceptance will be high enough for us to vassalize them. And that I think could be pretty good. Because they've got things we don't, right? Oh, sorry, back into this. Yeah, like the 2 cultures are completely different. So, yeah, that's probably worthwhile. While we're here, I'm just going to quickly stick you onto promote cultural acceptance. Here. Wait, is that the one I want? Yes. Promote cultural acceptance. Here. Let's do that. So now cultural acceptance should be going up between our 2 cultures. By a reasonable amount per year. Okay, cool. So we'll do that. We can also get cultural acceptance via holding our court and by doing other things, but for now, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.